Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about The Nameless City by H.P Lovecraft. Now, I was originally going to do a spoiler-free review for this, but it is only 23 pages. I misread it, I thought it was 230 pages. So I'm going to do a spoiler-free introduction, and then after that I'm going to be spoiling the entire story. So if you're interested in reading this, make sure you watch the spoiler-free introduction, go read it yourself, and then come back. Or if you're not bothered about spoilers, just stay tuned till the end. With that said, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So I've never actually read H.P Lovecraft's work before. I have heard of it, obviously everyone knows about Cthulhu, that sort of thing, and I've played stuff inspired by it, such as Bloodborne and Cthulhu Saves the World, but I never actually sat down and read any of his work. I don't know why, I've been putting it off forever, but I managed to get his entire collection on Kindle for only 49p. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be reading through that, and I'm going to be reviewing each individual story. I might do a couple together if the videos are too short, because they are quite short stories. Apart from that, I'm just be reading through that and reviewing the stories as I see them. I'm not going to do this like a weekly thing because there's going to be a ton of stories and I don't want to say like once a week and talk about nothing but Lovecraft. But I might try and put some like in between my normal videos because they are quite short and quite quick to get through. So I'll probably be putting my usual video up on Sunday, and if I get the time I'll try and put up a H.P Lovecraft video on the Wednesday or something like that. It won't be every week, but when I get the chance I'll try and put those up for you. So here's my quick spoiler-free overview of the book. It follows an architect, I think, or an archaeologist, and he goes to investigate this Nameless City, as it's called. No living man has ever seen it. It's kind of like Atlantis. It's rumoured to be in the desert, but no one really knows for sure. And our hero, or protagonist, manages to stumble across this city and find out what's inside. I can't really say much more than that because that is like the main plot going in. Everything past this point will be spoilers, so if you haven't read the book and it sounds like something you might be interested in, go check out this book. As I said, it's super short, and with that said, I'm going to now get into the spoilers, so just fair warning, if you haven't read it, this will be spoilers from now on. So right off the bat, I absolutely love this story. Our protagonist arrives at the city. It's in the middle of nowhere, and he's been told how to find it by a mysterious man. And like no living man has ever been to this city, and he wants to be the first man who's been here and tell the story about it. And this was really interesting because you kind of feel something's off about it as soon as he arrives. You don't know what's off, but the fact that no living man has ever been there and returned to tell a tale definitely sets the tone that something's not quite right about it. So right off the bat, it was really engaging. So when he's exploring this city, he finds a bunch of abandoned temples, and it's like a proper city with like buildings and stuff, and you want to know why it's been abandoned. Now when he gets to these temples, he finds that these people have worshipped some kind of like weird alien race, and they treat them as gods. And the painting's kind of showing us some like weird reptile things, and they're like a bunch of like weird creatures like merged together. And you've never heard of anything like this. The way it's described is like a bunch of like creatures with like different limbs and horrible things, and they treat them like gods. But something important to notice is there's never been any death in any of the paintings. Like all the paintings show everyone alive and happy. And that's kind of weird, because if there's no death, then where's everyone gone? Why has this city just disappeared off the face of the earth? And as soon as you see that, you know something's weird's happened. You don't know what's happened, but you kind of keep guessing, and that's like a really good hook right off the bat. So after exploring these temples for a bit, the tension is kind of building as he finds a painting. And one of these paintings has a man ripped to shreds. And that's the only like painting of death in any of these. And it's just a man ripped into complete and utter shreds with blood everywhere. And why is he dead? Why is this the only man that's known to be dead? And where's everyone gone? Has everyone been murdered? Have they all disappeared? Have they all ran away? And why is there only this one painting of someone ripped to shreds? At this point, I was like, okay, are these things still here? That's like what you're worried about at this point in the story. You don't know if these things are here, or if they've gone, or what happened, and what caused them to kill this man. And after visiting this temple for a bit, he finds a staircase. And it's going down and down and down. So he keeps following it, and it's dark and dark and dark. And his light runs out. He's got like a torch, like that he lights. So he's like walking down there, and it goes out, and it's in pitch black. But he keeps on going down and down these stairs. And if I was in that situation, I'd turn around and get the hell out of there. But kind of as the protagonist is forcing his way down, he's determined to find out the secret of this city. And you're kind of dreading it because you've seen this painting, and you have no idea what's down these stairs, but they keep on going on and on and on. And it's just so tense because anything could be waiting down there for him. Could be the monsters, it could be completely empty, he could get out of this alive, but you don't know. But all you know is that one painting of someone getting ripped to shreds. That's like the only... such little information we're getting about the city. We've been shown a utopia, an abandoned utopia, and a dead man. And that's all you know. So as walking down these stairs, you know something horrible's going to be waiting there down there for him, but you don't know what it is. And while he's walking down, he keeps going on and on and on. And you're just like, oh man, I don't want to know what's down here. It ain't going to be pretty, but you want to know as well. You got this curiosity that's kind of forcing you to think, I do want to know what's down here. Like, I want him to go down, but you don't want him to go down because you don't want him to die. But you also really want to know the secrets of this city, and I think that's kind of his main driving force, that he wants to know what happened here. So eventually, after he keeps going down these stairs, he sees a very faint source of light, so he keeps going towards it, and it turns out this sort of light is a portal. And it's kind of showing another place. It might be another part of Earth, it might be another planet. It's just, there's something on the other side of this portal that looks like you can go through it. So once he gets to the bottom of these stairs, he sees a very faint source of light. So he goes towards it to see what it is. And it's kind of like a weird portal. And you don't know what's on the other side of this portal. It's kind of shown as like another location, another place. Can it be Earth? Could it be somewhere else? You don't actually know. But next to this portal, there's also a door, and it's locked. And what's behind the door? You want to know what's behind this door, and why is there a portal here? And why is it when you follow these seemingly endless stairs, you find a portal and a door and nothing else? Like, what has happened here? And before he can even like react to what he's witnessing, a wind starts blowing. And he starts pushing him, and he's trying to grab onto something, anything he can. But then when the wind's pushing him, the door opens. And remember those aliens and the paintings of the man getting ripped to shreds? Well, unfortunately those aliens haven't left the city. They're still here, and they're waiting behind the door. And that's how the story ends. The protagonist gets pushed into these monsters, and that's it, it cuts off. And I didn't actually know this was the end of the story. I thought this was like the end of chapter 1, so I was like, oh, what happens next? So I turn the page, I'm just like, oh my god, no, it can't end like that, it can't end like that. And wow, that was like such a great ending. So I absolutely loved this book. It was 23 pages long, but you're given so much information in such a short period of time, but it's like so brief and like uninformed. Everything you see is from his point of view, and all you get to explain it is some like cave paintings and some paintings explaining what's going on. And it's kind of like, you can kind of guess what's happened, but you don't get a straight answer. And I absolutely love that, because like you've got these ideas of what you think personally has happened, and it's up to you, the reader, to interpret what happened to this city. You know something happened, and you know there's a reason why these creatures killed all the humans. And there's also a portal. What's that portal there for? Who knows? Did the creatures come out of this portal? Is that why they started worshipping him? You're never given a straight answer. You just left to interpret yourself, and I thought this was brilliant. It leaves you with such a sense of dread. Because I love when you're reading a book and you are left to think and come up with your own interpretations. And when I finished it, I just sat there for a good few minutes, like, trying to work out, like, what happened here? Like, what caused this to happen? And because you never get a straight answer, I was sat there for several minutes, like, coming up with my own conclusions. And I thought that was a great way of, like, keeping the book in your mind. Because since you don't get, like, a proper, told exactly this is what happens, it's kind of left up to your imagination. So you piece together the, like, the blanks and put together the dots. And I absolutely love how, like, after finishing it, you can spend as long as you want discussing it with other people, or like what you think happened, what they think happened. They could be totally different interpretations. You never give them a straight answer, and I absolutely love that. So I absolutely love this ending. It was dark, it was gritty, and it keeps you guessing. And it's up to you to decide what happened. Like, you can take the story however you want, and you can come to your conclusions. And I think all these stories are set in the same universe. I read the festival as well, and there are links to this story with like the old man, the mysterious old man who told him about the city. So I'm assuming all these stories are interconnected while like standalone. So it'll be interesting reading more of his work and seeing if there are any answers about what these creatures are, or just some hints about that. But even if there's not, I'll absolutely love this story. It's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't already, do go check it out. As I said, it's super short at 23 pages, and it's absolutely worth reading without a doubt. Now, as someone who has never read H.P Lovecraft, this book has got me hooked. I'm really looking forward to reading his future stuff. As I said, I've got the Kindle edition of his entire work. It cost me 49p. Probably one of the best buys I've ever made, because I've also read the festival, and that was brilliant. So what I'm kind of planning to do is I'm doing like maybe one or two stories per video, depending how long the story takes me to review. Next time I'm going to do the festival, I'm going to be reviewing them in the order the book takes me through, not in like publishing order or anything like that. So next book is the festival. It probably won't be next week. I'm on holiday next week, so I'm going to be doing a book tag which I've been tagged in. It might be the week after that. I might upload it in the middle of the week, because I don't want to do H.P Lovecraft every single week for like the next year, because I'll never finish it. So what I'll probably do is I'll have a main review on Sunday, and because these are quite short stories, I'll probably put them in Wednesday. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like. If you want to see more H.P Lovecraft videos and book reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you read this book, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. I hope you enjoyed, and this is JJ Goodman, over and out.